this the little girl I carried? Is this the little boy at play?
I don't remember growing older. When did they?
When did she get to be a beauty? When did he grow to be this tall?
Wasn't it yesterday when they were small?
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as we gaze.
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. One season
Wondering my earrings are?
Yeah. How did you meet Raymond?
You know how I met Raymond.
Not exactly, I don't. I know that you were introduced, but like, I want a play-by-play description.
Okay, well, I met Raymond on a blind date, believe it or not.
Where's the back then?
Huh?
The back of the
Okay,
earring?
just 1 second. Where is the back of the earring? Oh, I can't get married.
Too much to do.
Just a sec.
And blind date.
Wow.
And who was the blind date set up by?
My friend Jerry McLean told me about 1.5 years ago that she had a guy who was a pilot and a lawyer and a great guy. And I asked her if he was Jewish. You may have to edit this, okay? And she said no, and I said, forget it, Jerry. Just forget it. Anyway, then I took off. I went to Israel. I traveled for 6 months, came back, and I was at the fat farm with my dad in September of 1990. And you're not going to be able to play this because his family's going to see this, and it's not kosher. Anyway, so the phone rang. She said, listen, this guy just broke up with his girlfriend. They've been going out for 4 months, and they just broke up. Now is the opportunity. I said, which guy is this? She said, the pilot. Are you interested? I said, yes, I am interested. And so she said, okay, when you come back, I'm going to sort of work on him a little bit and see if I can, it's an ideal time, and before someone else nabs him, you better meet him, and then you can decide. So I said, great. Anyway, so I came back a couple days later. She arranges the date at Ray and Jerry's for lunch. He didn't want to meet me for supper, in case he didn't like me or whatever. So he meets me for lunch, and I had my hair done before that. I didn't care, right? I had my hair done, I lost 10 pounds. I had my makeup put on. Okay, so I wasn't ready for him. And he was actually on time. He is perpetually late, but he actually came on time for this date. He was like 30 seconds late. Now, when I walked into Ray and Jerry's, all these old men were sitting there, gray hair, I thought, I'll kill her, I'm gonna kill her for sure. And one of them saw me, stood up and said, hi, how are you? And sort of shook my hand, and I figured, this is Raymond. And he looked like an old man. And I wasn't too impressed, and I thought, well, okay, I'll sit through this lunch. Anyway, then he didn't, obviously it was a mistake, so I stood there for another 15 seconds, and then this guy walks in, and he was tall, he had black hair, a little balding, but that's okay. But anyway, black hair. He wasn't gray. And I was actually very impressed when I saw him. The first look, when you see someone, you think, oh, not bad. And it's funny, I remember my cousin saying that when she told me, she also met her husband on a blind date, And when she went to the door and she opened it, and I remember her saying, "Not bad." So that's sort of what I said to myself. And we sat there during lunch, and I ordered this salad. Normally I would order, this chicken, fries. I ordered salad, right? Because I was sort of a little nervous. So, right, and he ordered this big gourmet meal, but I think, was a little nervous too. He wasn't nervous. He was just so busy talking about himself that he didn't eat. And I noticed he didn't eat, but I didn't eat either because I just finished coming back from the fat form. So who's going to eat and wreck my diet, right? Okay, besides I had this tight girdle on and everything, and I would have split the dress. So what happened? So he didn't ask me, I'll never forget this, he didn't ask me what I did for a living. Meanwhile, I'm managing this major company, and he didn't ask me. It's like, "Oh, you sweet little thing, you don't work, do you?" So, so we talked about our common interest, which is photography, and that's why Jerry fixed this up, because we're both into it. And he told me all about his work and everything, and I was very interested, of course, a perfect little lady. And the first 10 minutes into this lunch, we had made plans to go to, I'm supposed to be talking to you, right? To go to,
I'm listening.
to go to Vancouver, because he flies, pilots, he flies these little planes, and I always wanted to take pictures of Howe Sound and the layers of mountains. And so we decided we were going to go to Vancouver together. And then I walked out of there, and I thought, what the hell did I just do? I don't know this guy from Adam. Who knows who he is? He could be a rapist. Could have been in luck, but no. He was a perfect gentleman. What a damn shame. So, you're enjoying this glory, aren't you? That's what the bride's supposed to say, right? I met my future husband. We went out for dinner, and he was very sweet and very charming, and I liked him right off the bat. Right? Okay, but it's okay, that's not me, so. So that was it, that's how we met. And I'll tell you, okay, as soon as I met him, it's interesting, he said to me something very, very private. The second date, after this blind date, then we went on another date, we went back to his place, and we're sitting there, and he said, I really feel that I want to open up to you, the first person in my life that I want to open up to. And I sort of looked at him, I thought, who is this? He may not be a rapist, but he's awfully weird. Like, I want to open up to you. Who is that? Oh, Lou. Lou?
Hello?
You remember me?
I remember you.
I'm so happy you came. Don't kiss me, just shake my hand.
Yeah, I'll do that later,
You
though.
can't destroy the beautiful bride.
Yeah, and I'll do it later. And you know, as Frenchmen, there's always 2 kisses.
Well,
It's nice to see you again.
I'm really glad that you came. That was very nice, right?
That's worth 3 kisses.
Well, don't kiss, you may kiss my hand. Listen, I have the experience, you could teach them things.
We gotta erase that one.
This is my son, Johan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, hi,
My
nice to
assistant.
meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, he lives in Winnipeg.
That has happened over the years, that not one specific story stands out, but my feelings about Diane are that she's like a sister, and we had spent hours and hours
Pack it up.
sharing our problems together. Last April, I was in Israel. She came to my kibbutz, my family's kibbutz, to see us there, and ate with us in the dining room. From there, she went to Jerusalem at a fat farm. She finds fat farms all over the world.
That's why I maintain my girlish figure.
Yeah.
Normally I'd be real fat, right?
Anyways, I stayed with her in Jerusalem
Okay, what are
at
we doing
her
now?
beautiful
Yeah,
fat farm there. And my
I don't know if
girlfriend
you need pearls. Let's
Nancy
try the
came
veil first.
to see us
What do you think you do? Why
there.
don't you just take your veil?
How about I let you sit
Take your
down?
veil.
Diane can come all over the world. We moved to Ottawa, and she came to see me there. So
What's that?
she
Yeah,
can
whatever
come
it is.
anywhere that I go. And that's
I'll
really,
pull the
really
chair here.
wonderful.
Let you sit
We
Yeah. And all I'll do is I'm
we
going to
go back
Okay.
20 odd years.
Sit down.
No, you're standing up. No,
Wait,
no,
wait.
don't
And
worry about
have
it.
remaid friends
Because, like, you know, I like
since
the candid
university,
pictures.
since university
then I
days.
got-
Now,
to stand
Adelina,
up.
see, this is
Oh, I
the
see.
And I
middle
don't have
part.
one specific
This
story,
is for
but it's just
walking dogs. Let me show
all
you. See, this thing
a continuation of
goes after.
times that we spent together. And oh, I have a story. Yes, I remember.
Okay.
At my home, I had
So
a
you
few
gotta
friends
put
come over, and this is
from
the
now
first
just
time
for
that we had
picture.
met
I gotta
Raymond.
put the thing at
And
back
the
that is
relationship
supported
between
there.
the two of them were
Say that
very
again?
new. Was
Oh,
very
you
new.
gotta do it.
Yeah.
Raymond was so quiet. People didn't know exactly. He's sort of like a mystery man. Very intriguing, but mysterious. Didn't say very much.
That's because he wasn't stoned like the rest of them.
And
Well, he's a pilot, can't do those things.
anyway,
Meaty have great parties.
yeah, that was a good party. But how do you remember? You slept the whole evening. She conked out,
Let me
and
see how-
that
Why
was
did I
that.
conk out?
You conked out because you were tired, Diane. What
You're
can I
right.
say? So she slept, and
Don't
Raymond
worry,
sat,
just leave
and
it there.
it
I'll
was
just,
it was
it's
a
measure.
nice evening,
Is
I
it-
guess.
Put it about this
So
much?
that's
I think we're gonna put it
basically
under.
Yeah, I know it's.
all
Yeah,
that's
and
been
it's about
happening
this
with me and
further back.
Diane lately.
Yeah.
Now she's I don't even get to see her
About
at all
like
because
Like this,
Okay.
yeah.
she's
about
so
like this.
busy with this wedding. I'll be happy when tonight's over.
For me first.
So I'll be able to after the honeymoon that we'll be able to get together again. So that's basically it.
How about if I
Thank
see
you.
you smile?
Can I stop now?
Do you want to, oh, okay. And you know there's places for bobby pins there. Did we bring bobby pins?
I got it. Don't worry.
Because there's
Sneak
got
in
to
here,
be places for the tube.
Yeah,
Is that
be all
the right height? What do you think, Nita?
I like that more better than lower.
Yeah, because then it's not as obvious.
Yeah.
I don't think you need the girls.
No,
No,
no, just
no.
too much.
This has got a round here and then around it's cut too
Oh,
short.
is this weird?
Okay,
The
take this
dress?
off.
No. Was this, so, what?
Take that off.
Oh,
I
we're
put
taking
the
it off?
ribbon pin at the back there so it's support
Do you
up.
see
We'll
this
come back
spot?
in a few
Oh, no, that's too high. Oh, I can take that out.
5 years from now.
I'll be crying. What did I do? I was happy. Now I got married. Oh, Diane. Hi, folks. What's this flip doing here? I don't like a flip. What can we do with it? Maybe we should tuck it in under here. 5 years from now, I hope to have a child. That's first and foremost on my wish list. Mind you, if it hurts too much, maybe I change my mind. Does it hurt? Oh, how bad.
Oh, you will forget fast.
I changed my mind. Maybe I'll cancel the wedding. Why is my hair flipping?
Because they go into there. You want to tuck it in?
Yeah, I
No.
think so. What do you guys? Well, I don't know. You're the.
I like the flip.
You are the professionals. I'm only the cute little
You
bride.
just blend them in because they are not blended in now because it's cut into here.
Now, I'd still like to be working.
You sure?
Well, maybe not what I'm doing now, but something that I like.
Open a nursery.
Yeah, right. Don't make it too flippy. I love photography, I love photographic art, and maybe one day I'll have a thriving business with, mind you, marry me and fly for free. So I can, I'll be able to fly everywhere in the world for free. Not that stopped me before. Like Raymond thought that was such a plus, right? Fly for free. He figured, I don't care what I look like, who I am. If I fly for free, if I offer a woman to fly for free, she'll be in love with me. So he figured, but for me, it flew anyway. The fly for free didn't make a difference to me. So that was good. So that proves that I did not marry him for his fly for free. Are you taping this? Good.
Which fly?
Good point. What are these little side?
Because Raymond has told us about an opportunity for DC-10
9.
pilots to go to Japan and earn humongous amount of dollars tax-free for 3 years. And I expect that they will be in Japan for a project there. He loves Winnipeg. He says he wants to stay in Winnipeg, but I just think that they will be somewhere else other than Winnipeg. I think they will have a child. I think they'll be traveling a lot all over the world. based in Japan for a while. And they will have to settle down in North America eventually for the child to get educated, to go to school.
Do you think this
But,
is too high?
No.
They're going to live it up.
Live
They're
it
going
up.
to live it up. And I think it's going to be wonderful.
Because then
Tell
everyone
about all
will
the
think I talked
tourists
him
that
into
you
it.
put me through this. All the aggravation that, no, we won't talk about the negative stuff.
Okay, we
Oh,
won't.
the 3 wishes, talk about the 3 wishes.
Oh, that's why we're getting married today, actually. Are you ready? Are we shooting? You can't see my little tzad scale. I guess we're gonna have to make this a little more, yeah, so the hair won't be so more luxurious. Do you always laugh when you're behind there? Oh, I thought mine. This is hilarious. Like, whoever thought I'd be wearing
Things like that, eh?
gown with little curls. Let's see this.
Take this away.
Can you sing Sunrise Sunset, Nita?
Yes.
Let's
Is
see
this the little girl I carried? Is this, how did she grow to be so tall?
That's
him. Wasn't it yesterday, I forget the tune, when she was small?
Oh, I can't walk in these shoes.
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset.
He wouldn't dance with me.
Swift
I wouldn't dance with him.
through the day, did she grow to be a beauty? How did she grow to be so tall?
No, that's good enough. Diane.
Wasn't it
Good idea?
yesterday? I'm supposed to do this. When they were small. Lift your foot up a bit. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise.
I don't have sexy legs.
sunset, Swiftly.
I gotta stop thinking outside. Is that where you're supposed to put it?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, it's too tight.
This is,
Yeah.
this is too high, isn't it?
Yeah, this one is good, eh?
Laden with happiness.
Is it on the big polkas like that? It's not low.
Okay.
I met him September 25th, right? When you're 38, you don't got much time, okay? So, September, 6 days in September, good. That was cool because it's short time. The guy just, I started thinking, who is she? Then October, let him get to know you a little. November, okay. December. And I'm thinking, okay, there better be some action here, or we'll have to just see what else is out there. That's December. Then there's January, nothing comes. So then it's February, and I think, well, the guy's never given me a card or anything. Let's see what happens in Valentine's Day. And I was not going to buy him something fancy because I didn't even get him a card. I wanted to just sort of play it cool because I'm not one to be pushy, right? So anyway, I get him this cup and it says, something great happened to me the day I met you, and it's this chicken hatching out of a heart. And it was real cute and very innocent, innocuous. And he gives me this card, just a card, which was very nice, but it was sort of a very simple card, nothing much, thank God. But inside, he granted me 3 wishes. Any wishes I wanted, 2 to happen this year and 1 to happen next year. And that's how it started. So I started asking for my wishes.
Ice cream.
Yeah, Jeannie's cake, frozen yogurt, and what was the first one? What was it? Well, anyway, whatever. We went to High Steak Loft, and we sat there, and he's an unbelievable romantic. Like, underneath all that sort of harder, afraid to come out exterior is a guy like no other. He's very, very soft. He's very sentimental, and I think I'm very lucky. Anyway, what he did was he took my hand and he said he loved me, he can't live without me. And he started crying, and it was just beautiful. And he recited a lot of poetry that came from his heart. It's not from a book, but from him. It was very poetic. And I was sitting there, this isn't happening to me. How am I supposed to react? Don't laugh, it's not nice. Take it easy on him. You want him to last. And I said yes, of course, and here I am. And that's what happened. Thank you very much. Okay.
How did we meet? Mutual friend at the Royal Bank, looking out after our better interest, who had a track record of 0 successful blind dates, didn't give up, and she's had a long relationship with us both. And she called me up one day after I had, I guess you could say, separated with my previous girlfriend, and said, "Have I got a girl for you?" And it took quite some organizing, actually. She was after me, trying to get me to go on this date for about 3 or 4 months. And Diane was away in Israel, and then when she came back, she was in Florida for a while. And finally, we had a meeting on common ground. Not too scary, lunch at Ray and Jerry's.
Cool.
So that we could get a quick getaway if either one of us found the other one not what we were looking for. Needless to say, we followed up, and actually she followed me back to my office, and she's been on it like a puppy dog on my tail ever since. But no, we had a common interest. The pretext of our meeting was a common interest in photography. And at our luncheon date, she expressed some interest in getting some scenes of mountains, particularly mountains that are lined up one behind the other. And I said to her, "Well, you should come with me on my airplane." And away we went, off a week and a half later to Vancouver, and we were airborne, to say the least. And we never looked back.
First, this goes first, right?
That goes first, thing goes up.
Okay.
That goes up. Well, it was a mutual discussion. I don't think that we had any particular moment that we were ad idem, as they say in the legal parlance. We had been thinking of making a more permanent or serious relationship out of it for several months, both of us. And she told me to get off my butt and make up my mind, or I could hit the highway. Actually, no, she didn't. She let me know that she was interested in a much more serious relationship, and I was ready for this about 2 weeks after I met her, but I wouldn't tell her that. So
You know how much aggravation you caused me because you weren't ready to tell her that? Oh, jeez.
no, I knew about 2 to 3 weeks afterwards, that after we met, that this was somebody special, somebody that I had never met. Questions? 5 years from now, where we're going to be living? If Diane has her way, we won't be living in the home that we're building at the moment, because condo living is not for her. She prefers large houses with big backyards and nice little puppy dogs. And so I would expect to still be in Winnipeg, but we haven't eliminated the possibility of being in Vancouver or Toronto or perhaps some other city outside of Canada. And what we're going to be doing, we're going to be enjoying a tremendous relationship. And how many kids we're going to have? We're going to have at least one. And we're not sure after that. But that's what I see 5 years from now.
The Kleenex before you gave it to me.
Stop. Stop. It's just that you don't want to do this, okay? Let's be real. Let's get down to the truth.
Well, this has to be one of my favorite times, this cleaning these shoes.
May I come in?
Woo!
Yeah, hi Adeline. We have a spot here. Well, Raymond and I and Diane had several favorite times, and we will have a lot more wonderful times together, and that's what I'm looking forward to as I clean his shoes.
Then he's gonna clean my clock.
I got some black on
I just polished the
Okay.
shoes before. I think one of the best times, we never stopped and actually thought about the best times, but, no, it's my turn. Let me help.
Yeah,
But these aren't my wedding shoes, by the way. These are just my schleppy shoes.
You rented shoes too, eh?
No, I didn't.
When we went out to Vancouver, and I rented that small airplane at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, just before sunset, I watched her light up. She is a true photographer, and when we got into those mountains behind Vancouver, I saw her in ecstasy, and I'd say that's the thing that stands out the most in my mind, that she was in her element there, and I was able to help her get a little bit of that experience.
I just love All right. But
looks like it's right,
It is
eh?
going.
is that
Yeah.
how it's done?
Looks like it's right, but it should go perhaps behind the lapel maybe, or in front of, I don't know. Try. Oh yeah, maybe in front of,
Well, we'll
in
get
front
the
of.
experts to touch it up, but that's like a good
In
try.
front of, yeah, or the side,
That's
yes.
a good effort,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think the non-structured look is the best.
Now, would anybody like to go for
Is he coming? Is he coming?
He is coming, Diane. Relax.
Good for you, I don't want to say anything.
So touched a minute ago of China, dressed in China. I just
What?
tripped.
Oh, that's
Right,
gorgeous.
it's a little bit above it. No, no.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I like it. I'll take it home with me. Wow.
Please cut it. Ta-ta!
Your flowers are in too.
I think I better not.
It's okay, Mom, the stories can come. They,
Well, it
no
started
secrets anymore.
1945, maybe 6, 7, 8. And then it really started in
1949. The troublemaker really made himself known.
Was he really a troublemaker? Well, he was mischievous. Well, he was. He was terrifically
Well,
mischievous.
he's got that out of his system
We
now.
hope.
I sure did a fine job here.
We'll try to tell the truth later on.
When it's too late.
After we've had a few drinks. eh?
She has brought home many young men, but she wasn't keen on any of them. But when she brought him home, we knew that he was the right one. And this is the day to prove it.
Does that mean you didn't want to leave?
No. She wouldn't let go of him. Maybe that's it. Whatever the case may be, I'm glad that this is a happy day for all of us.
It was 6 months when Ray was testing the waters and kept asking me more about marriage. I thought something is in the wind. I didn't quite lock onto it until they started bringing back photographs.
I had a bride for you.
He wanted my approval.
But did you
And I-
meet Diane by then?
No, I just saw photographs of Diane.
Oh.
And he talked to her on the phone every night until 3 o'clock in the morning when I was away out of town.
Hello, Rabbi.
Listen, I got you.
Now we're wearing 2 creations. What shall I say about this dress?
You tell
Well, it's lovely chiffon, and it has pleating at the shoulders, and it's draped, and it looks very lovely. And just turn it around, Doris. And it has a plunging neck. And it's been draped. It is gorgeous. Tackling ball, you passed the test. And what else could I say? Oh, now you have to explain, describe my gown. Fluffy sleeves that either you like or you don't like.
Very, very good. Winnie and that. How do they pronounce that?
Yeah, she'll come off first here, sit down, she's gonna have to.
It's a moire silk. Two-piece. Yes,
With
two-piece.
matching and lots of pearls and rhinestones.
And that's it. Oh, turn around, okay.
Oh,
Now, how do the models?
beautiful in the back.
Okay, that cut.
Every single one. See, Diane and Raymond, you really must learn how to read
But I mean
better.
Diane Levitt. Is this the correct Diane that we're referring
We're
to?
referring to Diane Levitt, your sister. You've grown up with her for
right.
X number of years, Keith. Yeah.
Well, Diane and I have very fond memories together. We've traveled a lot together, taken a lot of photographs together. We grew up in the same house, have the same parents, a mutual sister. I am very, very happy about today. It finally came. And Gachen by Mir, I guess. Right, Nina?
I don't know what that means.
Oh,
Gichin Bamir.
yeah.
Good luck to me.
Right.
You wish yourself
Oh, here
lucky.
comes Shelley. Wow, she looks great. My second sister is about to approach.
Why are you wishing yourself good luck? It's more traditional to wish the happy
Diane?
couple good luck.
Well, I know they're gonna have luck. And I know that they'll be happy.
Oh,
Shelley,
Shelley.
you look
Oh,
great.
isn't that lovely gown?
Where's Mom?
She
went to
is
sit in there.
somewhere.
Yeah, she's sitting in there. Oh, nice. Which usually ends up to be a major disaster because she has her taste and I have my taste. Diane is a person who buys things, like if she has an affair that night, she'll buy it at 4 o'clock that night. So,
Or 3 o'clock affair.
Right. So consequently, you could go crazy. So I've had to have a lot of patience with Diane, believe me, a lot of patience. But it's worth it. Diane is my loyal friend, and she's like a sister, so it's worth it. And always, somehow, I don't know how she gets the luck. She goes out shopping for this affair that's the same evening, and she ends up looking gorgeous. So, yeah, so it's a good friendship, wonderful friendship. And I love Diane. Thank you.
How many hours now? What time is now? 3 o'clock?
Getting there, Shelley.
How do I look? Oh, 3:30.
Well, let's see the back.
It's much better.
So what do I have to do with your veil?
Do I look gorgeous, yes or no?
Stunning.
Stunning. Stunning. We can go.
How good do I look?
Give her 98 or 89. Or
Give me from a
100,
scale from 1 to 100, how do I look?
40.
40. Do I need more
How do you
lipstick?
feel?
I feel 10. Oh. I look 24.
Oh.
I think I better go look in the mirror, excuse me. I think I'm gonna go.
Not a heck of a
All I
lot.
have to say is that no more Gichen by dears. This is very upsetting. I wanted to be the only one married. And now I have to share the stage with you, you creep. Anyway, I'm very happy for you. And that's it. Goodbye.
That was not nice.
Oh, they're ready to go.
Come
The deal's from two sides.
Stand up. No, stand up. Right? Just go over. You give it to me. Right there. Tell me before I tell you. Okay. Big kiss in the cheek. Just for today. For today. That's our wedding.
Take care of the trip.
Don't even touch her, do it from
Yeah,
a distance.
just pretend.
Just like fake it, like I did.
Just pretend.
Make it blow on her nose. Just go.
Yeah.
Really good. Yes, where's Raymond?
Raymond?
He's eating, he's having a feast.
Finished.
I've been eating all day.
Soft as an easy chair,
Chester, can we get this? Okay. You know what? Yeah, why don't you? Just drape it in the back. Make a good background. Okay, we have several more documents to sign. First of all, we have the Manitoba marriage license, which needs to be signed by the bride and groom and 2 witnesses.
I signed it, I'll sign it again.
Do that, and we'll
Can you just,
Well, you can't, you have to do it here with the witnesses, so we can...
That's fine. Okay, Diane?
this isn't happening.
Spell it with 1 T on it.
Is this really happening?
Okay, now please, over here as well,
Pinch yourself and see enough.
we'd like your,
I cannot believe this.
I'm just using a different color pen because it was started in a different color ink. Raymond, would you sign on this line, please? Right here. Yeah. And Diane, right below Raymond's signature. This, it looks like it says F4428 over here. We need your signature and your complete address clear across this next line.
Right, in this one here.
The first X. Another one of those, eh?
Last.
When did it happen?
This is it, babe.
It's,
It's happening right
It's in
now.
the process of
You really
happening.
won't know it happens until after it happens, and then you'll know that it happened.
That's good.
Then it happens.
Okay, now while you're here, Chester signed here as well too. On the next 2 lines, right below Diane, your signature on the next line. so
Is
we wrote
he
something
Diane's
down.
witness as well?
No, right here, Diane will select another witness.
Sign right there, once.
Yeah, your name.
The book is full of
Pretty erotic dreams.
Okay.
I know.
Are you gonna be good to me? Promise not to beat me.
No guarantees. No guarantees.
Can I get out on
Yeah,
Sunday
right.
for good behavior?
All right. Now, one more witness.
I'll be the witness.
You tell me.
Can I be the witness?
Sure. Right here across the next line. Mhm. And then your address following. Okay,
Dad, do you want to look up here for a second?
good. Rabbi Rappaport, please sign here, your 968th wedding in Winnipeg.
Yeah?
Is that right?
Yeah?
Yeah, we've got a numbered count going. You know what the 32 weddings from now somebody's gonna get?
What?
The 1,000th couple I married is going to get a free trip to Portage Prairie.
But if they're the children of a couple he married, they get a free trip to Brandon.
You
How many do
serious?
you marry a year?
What?
How many do you marry?
Divide this by 25,
Well,
close to 40 on the average.
it averages now about 30,
Anyway.
25.
So
Here's
it's gonna
the
happen
customer
like,
copy
yeah.
from in between
In
the
the old days, I
carbons.
used to do 60, 65.
So it's gonna happen in 1992 then?
It could happen.
Probably in 92, yeah, very likely. Okay, now we have the ketubah. We've taken care of the boys downtown. Now we take care of the man upstairs.
That was a nice thing. That's a good way to
Okay. Now the ketubah is written in Aramaic because even then they didn't expect that we have 2 witnesses who signed but the bride and groom don't, because even then they didn't expect that people who contract a document of this kind or of any other kind would have to be fluent in Aramaic. But we will have Rabbi Rappaport and Cantor Smolak sign as the witnesses on the Aramaic portion of the ketubah. And then when we turn to the English page, where we do expect that you're literate, we will have you sign as well. So we'll have 5 signatures on there. And then this document will be read as part of the ceremony under the chuppah. Before we do that, in Jewish law, the mere signing of a document isn't enough to make it legal. What's required is some action, which involves a change of status or ownership. And symbolically, what we do in order to link that to the signing of a document is to effect an exchange of an item of value. I say great value, but I'm going to ask you to take this from me. And in so doing, you accept the terms of the ketubah. In the old days, we used to do that only with the groom, but nowadays we do it with the bride as well. You accept the terms of the ketubah, and the ketubah will now be valid upon signature. Okay, it's dated today, and it has your proper names and the name of this place, all the relevant information, and I'll give it to Rabbi Rappaport to sign first.
Yeah, well.
We'll find out in the ceremony.
Who's gonna know?
You signing in Hebrew?
Yeah.
Yeah. We let him get away with a Hebrew signature even though it's an Aramaic contract.
Oh, well.
Actually, the Aramean man in the street would probably be fooled by that.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't make hide no tail on it.
Okay.
Take a look again.
Why don't you sign it first?
Good luck. Good luck, that's all I can say.
I think the more he looks, the more sure he is.
You're a diplomat.
Diane, you sign this one, love it still. Are you going to be Levitt afterwards?
I think it's going to be Levitt Hall, but it may be
Oh,
Levitt.
yes.
Levitt Hall.
Okay, all done.
Yeah, when I went to the university, there was a school building, one of the buildings called Levitt Hall.
Yeah, but there was a Raymond Hall right next to it, right?
Standing in front, wishing.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
we have one final thing that we'd like to do, which is the veiling of the bride, the bedekin. If you'll stand and face each other.
Actually, the marriage is right here. Is that
Well,
That's right, you don't have to go.
we still have the ceremony to
The
do.
onion goes through the other beads.
No, you have to go through the rest
My
of
mom's
it.
lipstick on.
Yeah.
You got on mine.
Okay. Now, face each other.
The mother-in-law.
Reach over and some part of this veil goes forward. Okay. Bring the veil down over Diane.
Your wife,
Okay.
your bride.
Achotenu, Ahila Alfei Revava, may you be fruitful and prosper. Yisimech Elohim Kesara Rivka Rachel V'Leah. May God make you as Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. Yivarechacha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May the Lord bless you and guard you. Yo'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. May the Lord show you favor and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May the Lord show you kindness and grant you peace. Amen.
Amen.
Mazel tov.
Yeah, you can leave it down.
Yeah, leave it down for the ceremony. to begin. Please refrain from taking flash pictures during the ceremony, and we ask men to keep their heads covered throughout the evening.
ברוך הבא חוסן, ברכו קלו, מיד ירא הכל, מי ברוך הכל, מי גדול הכל, מי רגול הכל, ויברך אס חסון, יברך חסון וחלו, ויברך אס חסון, יברך חסון וחלו. ויברך אס חסון, ויס הכבוד.
May you who are here be blessed in the name of the Lord. We bless you from the house of the Lord. May he who is supreme in power, blessing, and glory, bless this bridegroom and this bride. Raymond and Diane, we begin with the Birkot Erusin, the blessings of betrothal over the first cup of wine. These blessings taken together sound so much like the blessings of sanctification, Kiddush, that we recite on Shabbat. They are now blessings of sanctification, blessings that sanctify your union. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu ha'arayot, ve'asar lanu et ha'arusot, v'yitir lanu et asur lanu, Al-Yedei Chuppah v'Kiddushin, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh Ama Yisrael, Al-Yedei Chuppah v'Kiddushin. As you share the wine of this cup, so may you share all things from this day on, with love and with understanding. Raymond, please place the gold wedding ring on Diane's index finger. And recite the traditional formula of betrothal.
Harat, Bi Kedushat, Li, Batabat, Zo, Dat, Moshe, Yisrael. I hereby betroth you with this ring according to the laws of Moses and Israel.
Diane, you may now place a wedding ring on Raymond's ring finger and respond with the language you have selected.
I accept your ring and give you this ring as a symbol of my love and commitment.
We now read the ketubah, the marriage contract, written in Aramaic and executed in witness just a few moments ago. The Aramaic text will be followed by an English paraphrasal. Rabbi Shalom Rappaport will read the ketubah.
בשני בשבת, באחד מסמיון לחודש סיוון, שנת כ-57,751, בבריאת עולם, ומניין שלנו מכאן בוויניפג, קנדה, החסן רפואל דוד, בן אברהם אבינו, אנחונה, all, Amal Lahada, Sutta, Pestel, Bas, Yaakov, Alevi, Yenta, Amosuna, Levet. Heavily to das Moshe Israel, Hana, Falach, Yoki, Yezan, Bafar, Volgen, Mokrin, Bezonnen, und Farnsenium, und Shehon, Bekushka. Even the Lachim, Moab, Sulai, Kesef, Suzay, Monsan, the Cousin of Him, Daraisa. Und so natürlich zu sagen, sie bekannt mir aber sagen, Kira, Kuala, Sias, Modas, Pesach, so genau. That is led me to Shkatufe, Amei, Tzavos, Simon, Yas, Besiaria, Bahava, Hachava, Shalom, Reus, Min Hata, the Nashei, Udain, Bedin, the Dunya, the Noah's Law, Bay, Kuha, Bay, the Saf, Bay, the Dahav, Bay, the Takshikin, the Money, the Kushal, the Shimusha, Ido, the Shimusha, the Hasa, all people love the Sway of David, Kassandanan, a maid who can cast it sort of, the meat of Sway of David, Kassandanan, also long in delay. Old Emmaus Kuchen Kessel Claim Nakon Saka Home Science Kuchen Kessel Kahama Way David Hassan Achai Stark Sistedan Windy Zephyr Kabbalah Salai Asava Sport of the Asoi was Torah Nicole Shra Hard Nixon with young distant coast of Maya. Dick Noi, Udaha Potro Gus and Hana Rick Ness and Less on the Ties. The less on the Ties will learn on the Quain by Wayne. And Hoshak Silver in the ring, except we know about film and bling about that flame of Hayai and Mosai and Yamad and Namrola. A high is the Hoshak Sister, none of the Lizzie, except that people are afraid of it, because I did not become a Hoshak Silver, the Shepherds, and the Yamad of Israel, or seeing the Sipping Kahaming, the Kamal Ross, the Lokas Maho. So the Hills like the Shara, the Kanina, Min, Rafael, David, Ben Abba, the Santana, the Lodas, Castle, Basyak, the Lady, the Yensef, Sokada. Moras Pesel, Basyak, the Lady, the end of Sukada, the Mama Foy, David, and Abraham Abin, the Santana, the Homa, the Husband, the Flush, the Hair, the one of the Flushing Big Apple, the year of Vic Aino, Sean, the Russian Shayo, A, without the Asian pain. This Ketuba witnesses before God and all those present, and on the second day of the week, 21st day of the Hebrew month of Sidman, near 5,751, which corresponds to the 3rd day of June, 1991, in the city of Winnipeg, Manitoba. The Holy Covenant of marriage was entered into between the bridegroom Raymond Dale Hall and son of John Bilberry Hall and Doris Janet Hall and the bride Diane Peggy Levitt, daughter of Jack Levitt and Yetta Levitt. Duly conscious of the sacred obligations of marriage, the bridegroom made the following declaration to his bride: "Be consecrated to me as my wife, according to the laws and traditions of Moses and the people of Israel. I will love, honor, and cherish you. I will protect and support you, and I will faithfully care for your needs as prescribed by Jewish law and tradition. In accepting the ring as a token of the bridegroom's love and commitment, the bride agreed to become his wife and to participate with him in establishing a home in love, harmony, peace, and companionship. This covenant of marriage has been signed and witnessed according to the laws and traditions that began with Abraham and Sarah, were conveyed through Moses and affirmed through the people of Israel. The witnesses and signed by Rabbi Shalom Rappaport, Campbell J. Smollett, officiating Rabbi Judah Cohen, bridegroom and bride, signed
Diane and Raymond, Hessel and Raphael. We stand here under this chuppah at a time that we emphasize words like commitment, consecration, and of course, your love for each other and your devotion to each other. The chuppah, the wedding canopy under which you stand, signifies much more than your devotion to each other. It symbolizes the fact that when you, or for that matter, any other couple at any other time, stand under a chuppah and affirm their consecrated commitment to each other, that this is a simcha, not only a joyous occasion, not only for you and your families, but for the entire house of Israel. The chuppah is an enclosure, and originally at one time it was a closed room, but it's been modified through time and is now an open enclosure. An open enclosure because it is meant to allow the outside world, those gathered here this evening and symbolically all our people, to participate in this joy, be a part of it, to witness your standing here as a new link in a very old chain, as the newest family in the house of Israel. And we rejoice in that. We rejoice in the triumph of our people over adversity. We rejoice in the union of a loving couple. We rejoice with national pride in the continuity and vitality of our people. We're about to express that joy in the Sheva Brachot, the 7 blessings, which the cantor will recite momentarily, and which will also be recited later on as we celebrate your wedding dinner into the night. The blessings, in addition to the blessing for wine, the remainder of the 7 blessings are about God the Creator, the three-way partnership between God and man and woman, renewing creation in every generation, the joy of the people of Israel in the rebuilding of Jerusalem. Because we see this ceremony as uniting you, not only as couples who've been united since the time of creation itself, since God brought the first couple, Adam and Eve, together in the Garden of Eden. But we see in it also the renewal of our people, couple by couple, family unit by family unit. And so, the joy of our people and our joy as mankind celebrating together converge in this collection of blessings, which, as a composite, express our total joy. The cantor will chant the Sheva Brachot.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hakohen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'akol baro lechodo. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer odom. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yotzar es odom betzalmo, demus, tabenisol, venis gnami menu, binegan, adeyan, baruch atah Adonai, yotzer odom. Solstasis visagila wakara, bekibutz panehalis orha besimecha, baruch atah Adonai, misameach et Zion bevonecho, sameach tisamach re'im ohavim, ki sameach acha yitzircha, v'ganeden miketz.
My dear husband and cousin, Ray and Diane, there are two things that most couples getting married have in common. They look forward to this moment, this ceremony, for a very long time. The other thing they have in common is they would like the ceremony to be short. So I'm only going to speak for a few moments. I want to touch just to make a few remarks, primarily to express a sense of gratitude first for the opportunity of sharing this moment of joy with both of you, and also in grateful recognition of the many years past that I've been proud of the feeling of friendship that I've had with your family, Diane, and a special word of appreciation to you, Diane, for bringing me a new friend in the person of Ray. Though I've only known him for a short time, I feel that we've been friends for a long time, and I look forward to the continued growth of our friendship with both of you in the many years to come. And now we will help to bring this ceremony to its conclusion by offering a blessing upon you both. May you be blessed with joy and gladness, vigor of body and spirit, love and harmony, companionship and peace. Amen.
Amen. Final component of the Jewish wedding ceremony is the breaking of the glass. Breaking the glass was instituted by the rabbis of the Talmudic era after the temple was destroyed. In recognition of the fact that our people were dispersed all over the world, the temple and the city of Jerusalem lay in ruins. And it was to serve as a reminder that our joy could never be complete under those circumstances. And so even at our happiest moment, we were expected to take something both very fragile, as glass is, and something of great value, as glass was in the ancient world, and break it. And in the shattering of the glass, remind ourselves of the real world. Nowadays, we break the glass and we recall those events, but in recalling them, we note that our prayers have largely been answered, that we've come full circle, that Israel is once again sovereign in its own land, that Jerusalem is today rebuilt, and that if we are not yet there, we certainly are approaching the time when our joy can be complete once again. Since both of you have joined voluntarily in this ceremony which binds you together in marriage, abiding by the laws of the province of Manitoba, and acting in accordance with the law of Moses and the people of Israel, you, Raymond Dale Hall, and you, Diane Peggy Levitt Hall, are now husband and wife.
Gentlemen, the head table is now coming in. Like Mr. and Mrs. Raymond Hall. I'd like to call on Mr. Harry and you to do the moitzi, the breaking of the bread. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzei lechem min haaretz.
Diane and Raymond, and we expect to be babysitting shortly. What do you think for them?
For them,
Right.
that's going to be another 1 year.
Another year. Okay, well, let's let Mommy explain that.
Nice, Shelly. Nice too.
That's it. Congratulations, Diune. All the best. I hate these tapes, so I'm not saying anything else. Goodbye.
I want to tell you that this really was the most beautiful wedding ceremony I've ever seen. You look gorgeous walking down the aisle.
Wedding ceremony.
Shelley's wedding ceremony was also very nice, but that was 10 years ago, and she was 23 years old. Diane, for a 38-year-old, you looked great. Mazel tov and Simon tov. Okay.
Diane, you know we love you, and we're so happy that you have chosen someone who we have learned to love. And all I can say is that we just hope that the two of you will be happy together.
Diane, Mama's said it all for me, but I have a speech, and in my speech, I'll express my sentiments.
Wish the best of luck to both Mr. and Mrs. Hall. It's a real thrill and a privilege to be here tonight. As I'm going to be speaking quite a bit a little later on, I'd like my wife to say a few words. Go ahead, Beverly.
Well, I was very touched and moved by the beautiful ceremony, and in meeting Raymond, he's a sweetheart, and I'm looking forward to seeing them often in the future with Jack and Yetta, who are our dear friends. I wish them best of luck and congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Chester Svarich. I'm the best man to Raymond Hall, and I'd like to take this opportunity to extend my sincere pleasure, appreciation to both the Hall families for putting this event in a perfect state. I also would love to see Raymond and Diane come back from a long honeymoon with something special for all the relatives on their return. Even if it makes little sounds of congratulations. The ceremony, if I can comment on that, was exceptional. It was my first time to witness a Jewish wedding, and I think it is something that I will cherish and share with many of my friends. In conclusion, I congratulate both the bride and groom. Thank you.
I would just like to say I wish the very best to Ray and Diane. He's been a very, very special brother, and I'm looking forward to having Diane as a sister-in-law. I was thinking Joyce will not
Have we started? I just want to wish Ray and Diane all the best. We can see that they're both very happy, and so that makes the family very happy. Okay?
Congratulations, Ray and Diane. I'm just so very, very happy. And we welcome Diane into our family. And I think she's got the nicest parents and nicest family. We're just very, very happy.
We're happy forever.
May you. If you're good to me, you may.
This is a two-way street, isn't it?
I love you, and I'm very excited to hear you guys.
Now the line's getting yours.
And you better be good to me.
Well, it all depends what you mean by good. There are many different versions.
Challenging, supportive, loving, and not critical. Let me do the criticizing, okay? Now listen, if you think you're going to be the boss of this house, you're only going to house the boss.
What house?
Oh.
We're going to be living in a trailer.
That's very romantic.
Hi, Ray. Thanks for the flight. Here's your brother, Vern.
Hi, Ray and Diane. I'd like to congratulate you on your wedding and hope you have many happy years ahead of you.
Both together.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi. I'd like to wish Ray and Diane the very best and many, 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 many happy years.
Yeah.
Thanks for dinner.
Yeah, it's been a great time.
Ray and Diane, we think you make a perfect couple, and we wish you many years of happiness. Good luck.
For you, and you said you and Diane had everything and just give money. I'm still waiting to find out how much, so we'll discuss that when you get back from Nairobi. On behalf of Table 7, congratulations to both of you.
This is microphone.
What?
Say something. This is a mic.
Oh, I should say something.
Say something. What can I say?
Mazel tov, Jack and Yetta. I'm very happy to be here and celebrate Diane's wedding. Thank you. Go. Say something in English.
Say something. That's a mic. Well, I came here and I'm enjoying very, very much, and I haven't seen the people around here for many, many years. And it's really a pleasure to see such lovely people, happy faces, and they all look good. But the trouble is I can't stay very long. I got to go back in a couple of days.
Uncle Bernie, you didn't wish Mazel Tov the bride and the groom. That's what you're supposed to say.
She's got you on tape now.
As far as few words of advice, I refrained from doing that long time ago. I don't tell younger people what to do. But on behalf of my wife and myself, and I imagine the entire table, which family, we wish the young couple a lot of pleasure, a lot of happiness in their future life. Good luck to you. We are very happy to be here and celebrate with you. Thank you.
inviting me to the wedding, and it was really kind of him to forgive me for not having killed him. There was time back in the earlier days we used to fly gliders together, and Dallas Hoffus had just finished checking me out on the Super Cub for towing. And I got to do a couple of solo circuits, and Ray was to spell me off to go and do the first tow of the morning. And after the second circuit and landing, I lost it, and I ground looped the Super Cub. Ray was standing off to the side of the runway about 20 yards, and the old airplane hopped around the corner, and I was headed right for him. Propeller spinning over, and I've never seen eyes as big as that in my life, and did he ever move and hawk. He came so close to getting it, and yet he's probably forgiven me and invited me, and I thank you, Ray.
I'd like at this time to say something nice about Ray Hall.
You can't think of anything.
Speechless. He had the good grace to move to Winnipeg.
Well.
Don't choke on that, John. Look into the camera, smile.
I was a little instrumental in starting his flying career by digging him out of the basement of a barrack block in Penhold.
Toast to the happy couple from table 12.
Now, second, and then you can go hysterical. Then we have Keith Levitt, brother of the bride. Yetta Levitt, Jack Levitt. Thanks for following my instructions. Raymond and Diane Hall. Mr. and Mrs. Hall. Next, the most charming woman I've met many, many years is Doris Hall, mother of the groom. Ron Hall, brother of the groom. Beverly Keys, Raymond's sister. And here's a sparkling personality. We haven't been able to talk to him all evening. He's busy writing his speech now. Chester Zavarovich. They claim he's the best man that I know I am. And gorgeous looking young lady on the far left is my wife, Beverly. We'll be here in money will be later on in the evening.
Congratulations.
Our first day of left seating in the DC-9 when we were sitting having a nice cool ale in Sudbury and a pizza and discussing the day's work, and it just seemed to be appropriate that Ray was just about finished and a cool one went down just right. Gordy?
I best remember Raymond when he was going to school. I think Raymond's always been going to school, one kind or another. Maybe at this point, he's finally given it up for something better.
I best remember Raymond when he was about 18, and he was just starting to learn how to fly. And I never was the one that instructed him, though I came very close to doing that. Maybe thank God I didn't. I would not have thought that he would have gone from an 18-year-old student pilot to a lawyer and marrying one of the most beautiful women, other than my wife, that I've seen. So I wish him well. We wish him well. Hi, Raymond.
Raymond, I want you to know that this is probably the most important table here tonight at your wedding. We have, of course, besides Beverly, we have the Mills and the Perrys from the Royal Bank, and the most important man of the company at the office is the treasurer and his lovely wife, Janet. We wanted to say to you tonight that Both of you look wonderful and happy, and the whole family indeed. We think Jack, your dad, is in fact grown younger at this happy occasion tonight. Except for the bankers who are laughing at me at all the time, I have not been able to secure a loan, but I'm hoping by the end of the evening to do so. You and I chatted on Friday afternoon about 5:30, as you remember, and we talked to your dad on the phone, and I'm glad that everything had worked out so well, and we want to, all of you, all of us want to wish you the very best in the future. Thanks very much. You want to say something about it?
No, thank you. Raymond and Diane, I hope by now that you're clear sailing and have a great time in Africa. And if you're just seeing this for the first time after your honeymoon, well, too bad. We're having a great time right now. And your colleagues, your friends, the Newswatch connection here, we'd feel remiss if we didn't toast our glasses and salute our honored guests, the new happy couple, to Raymond and Diane. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I think we should have a toast here for Raymond. There you go. Apparently he's quite a fisherman, eh? Yeah. Is he a good pilot? Yeah. You lands his plane is down on a lodge. Yeah. We should have one for Diane also, I think, eh? This one we'll drink for Diane, eh? Because I hear that Diane's quite a boozer.
Yeah, we'd like to thank you all on behalf of the group, and I hope we pass the audition.
Join Jack and Yetta in their simcha and wish Diane and Raymond a long and happy wedded life together.
Now what about some words of wisdom?
That's
now,
all.
what about,
That's the...
I best remember Diane, last thing, she doesn't think that she'll ever find anybody suitable to marry. Well, I guess she did find somebody. I can't think of anything else. Mazel tov, all the best. We all wish you well. Very well.
I think she said it here bad today. Sounded good though.
What? It wasn't all bad. Right.
Hi. Come on, you guys make me panic here. I remember Ray from years ago in Air Cadets as instructors together, and shared a number of weeks in the training for the cadets, and so we go back quite a long ways, and just want to wish the best to Ray and to Diane, and all the best in the future. Thank you. Now your turn.
No!
You can pass it around. So hard to get a hold of Ray, and this might be the only way I can do it. So, Ray, I got your bylaws. They got sent out, so everything's in order. Bye.
I am the very best. I want you to know the food here is just outstanding. Right.
The very best to the newlyweds.
Very
Wait a minute, come over here. Hi. The thingamajig. Enjoy. Lots of knocks on the young couple. What else? Beautiful wedding. More deals.
Meyer, say a few words over there, Doctor.
Speechless. Your children, very, very best. All of them. Thank you.
About Mr. Levitt, I've lost the bet. I said to my wife that Mr. Levitt not gonna wear black bow tie for the wedding, and I was wrong. I lost the bet. Thank you.
Say congratulations.
Congratulations to the bride and groom. I know and the kids already for quite a few years, since about 1960, and I think I would like to see it. One more person to get married is Keith, and I want to attend to the wedding. Thank you. My name is Bob Horta.
Those of us at this table, we'd like to extend our sincerest and best wishes to Raymond and Diane on their wedding, and we wish them nothing but luck, good health, and an abundance of happiness. That's my brother. Just had his hair done. They just let him out of jail, so he's here on parole. So you'll have to excuse him. He's very excited about being at a wedding for the first time since he's been out of Stony Mountain. So excuse him, and try not to get him on tape, because don't look at him with the camera, because the police are looking for him as it is, and that's why he's not looking at the camera. You see?
Samen met Jakob te zijn de begrüßte van de menu mispuchen.
And Shaft Table, best wishes and congratulations, long life and happiness. Thank you.
On behalf of this very distinguished table, I'm delighted to offer Diane and Raymond our heartfelt best wishes for long life, good health, happiness. We're all delighted for them and happy to be here having a great time. May God give them health and happiness and prosperity. Hey, Yetta, Jack, take a look at this round of applause I'm getting.
Best, they're a lovely couple. We think the plates are well done. They have their initials on them. R and P, P for Peggy and R for Raymond. Very well done. We wish them lots of luck and lots of happiness in the years to come. From table 13. Everybody clap or do something. Make faces.
And I wish Diane and Raymond lots of health and happiness and many years together.
Very nice.
Here's to Peggy.
Very nice.
It's the two of them now.
That was very good.
That was very good. And we've come a long way since the days when I ironed your hair down the basement and taught you how to dance to Day Tripper. Congratulations and best wishes to you both from all of us. And I hope you have a wonderful honeymoon. And that's all I have to say.
That's good. Very good.
Actually, I was going to say one. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to say. Is it still on? We waited long enough.
We're sitting here at table 6, and it seems to me that I'm the only one that is willing to say Mazel Tov, the very best. We're having a wonderful time enjoying it, and I think somebody else wants to say it.
I just want to say, Diane, you waited a long time for this moment, and you picked a winner, I must say that, in picking Raymond Hall. On behalf of my wife Rose, my mother, Mrs. Shell, and the rest of our table, we wish you the very best.
Hello, Diane. I made it. It's Mrs. Shell talking to you, and I'm very happy to be here. I wasn't well, but I made it coming down to the simcha. It was a beautiful simcha here.
Have real good, healthy and happy years together. Bye-bye.
It's such a wonderful time to be here. I just wish you a mazel tov. May your life be a happy and blessed one together. And happiness also to Yetta and Jack and your whole family. And just God bless you. Thank you.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Mazel Tov, Diane and Raymond. I'm thrilled to be here. And my very best wishes to Yetta, Jack, to Raymond's family, and may you have a long and happy life together. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Hello, I could say that this is the best, the finest wedding that I've attended, simply because Diane we have waited a long time for this occasion, and we certainly do agree that Raymond is the most suited person for you, and you have finally found your Mr. Right, and I wish you the very best. And don't forget that we are neighbors, so one day I hope you'll invite us down for a cup of coffee. Good luck to both of you.
I wish you the best, and I want you to come to Arizona and come to the Grand Canyon with us again, and we'll have a good time. God bless you and your whole family, and Mazel Tov.
We're at table number 5, and I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce the most important person next to Diane and Raymond here, and that's Jerry McLean, who introduced them.
Hi, and I'm supposed to say I remember when? Well, of course I remember when both of them didn't know each other, and I remember when the first day that I introduced them, when Diane phoned me and said, "Did you talk to him? Did you talk to him? What did he think of me? What did he think of me?" And then I won't say any more.
Mark, try to be animated.
That's adorable. Diane and Raymond, as the spokeswoman for this table, person for this table, we would like to wish you Naches, Mazel Tov, happy success,
Lots of sex.
lots of sex. Comes from Noah, and
Is this the Goldstein wedding party? Or?
never stop loving him.
Yeah.
Never stop. Love him all.
Never stop loving him, all right? Doesn't matter how bad the situation is.
Talking from experience there.
Wait, Marlene and I would like to disagree.
We disagree. If he's bad to you, you can do something about it, but you should have lots of children. That's the other thing we want to say.
All the best to Diane and Raymond. I can't believe I'm here to see this spectacular event and that you actually went through with it. All the best.
I really enjoyed it. My feet do kill me, mind you, but I'm glad it's over. All the best. I love you. Best wishes for the future.
Who is this?
Caroline.
You want to say the joke?
No.
And Raymond, and we wish them lots of good health and happiness and their future life together, and I'm sure that Yetta and Jack will have lots of nachas from them. Now my wife will say a few words on behalf of all.
Okay, now this is on behalf of our whole table. This is to Diane and Raymond. We wish you luck. We wish you joy. We wish you first a baby boy. And when his hair begins to curl, we wish you then a baby girl. Thank you.